Giovanni John, one of our TMA students. He's going to show us a procedure that's performed on what type of bus?
A new flyer or Orion?
Orion, okay. Orion 7, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's 11 o'clock. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So right here, we're about to start the MRDI, the alignment on the rear doors. So first, you have to turn on the bus with the master run switch. Then you have to let everything build pressure. And then you put the door in the rear position. Since you're only working on the rear doors, you have to apply the 25 pounds brake application. And then you have the yellow switch here, which we click. It'll open up the rear doors. And then you go back here and you close the door. And then before you start the application, you use the no-go and the go tools. One is arrow and one is arrow. Use the arrow on tool to check and make sure it's aligned on the arrow. And
where are we checking here?
We're checking right here in the middle of these two, on the base plate right here. Okay. And as you can see, the green will fit and the red should not fit and the red doesn't fit. And that's arrow on. And then you turn the bus back off with the master on switch. Then use the arrow off and make sure that the green can fit in the off position, and it will. And then make sure the red does not fit. It does not. And that's how you know the doors is perfectly aligned.
Okay. But assuming that we needed this adjustment, right?
Yes. So now we're going to realign the doors. You have to make sure the bus is off. Everything is off. Everything is back to how it was. And then you have to use the tools. This wrench right here. And this wrench right here.
The two sizes of those?
11/16 and 11/16. Two actually, but it's going to be 11/16 and 5/8.
And the 5/8, okay.
And then 11/16 goes on the nut right here.
Yeah.
And then you put this one on the rod.
Right.
And then you loosen the nut.
Call that a jam nut?
Yes, a jam nut.
Jam nut.
You'll loosen it, but the first door you have to push out is this door, because this door comes in last.
The left, door number 3.
Door number 3. So you'll have to do both sides, same exact way. And then once you get both nuts loose, you open up the door. If it's not so tight, you could use your hand and push the door out. And then you do the same exact procedure on this side. This one's a little bit tight.
I think we have a longer wrench to avoid.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Better level.
Watch nuts. So one thing I noticed is that those jam nuts go the opposite direction from left to right.
Yeah. And then do the same exact thing on this side. If the door is, if the rod is loose enough, you could do it with your hand, but you have to make sure both of these nuts is away, because if it touches, it'll mess up the whole procedure.
Yeah. Okay. So you're loosening them both out.
Both out. And then now it's time to put everything back together. So when you're pulling everything back together, you use the go tool and use the arrow off one. You have to use the red one to put back here in the base plate. And while you're pulling in this door, you have to make sure that this right here on the base plate just touches the no-go. Just touches it. That's how you know you're doing good. So as you pull it back in with your hand, Just have to make sure the nuts is away so it doesn't get tight. And as it's getting there, it will get tight, and then when it gets too tight where you can't use your hand, you use the same exact wrench you use to loosen it back up. So you can use this one to tighten it instead. And you're gonna go up until it just touches the red. Then once it touches it, you will stop, and then you'll tighten up the nuts. See right now, starting to touch it.
On the no-go, yeah.
On the no-go side, starting to touch it.
Air off.
And then you tighten up the nut on this side. I personally just tighten up one nut for now, and then I check it again to make sure that it's still correct. And while you tighten it, you have to make sure that you don't move the rod. Like, see, I just moved it. You have to make sure that doesn't happen, because it will mess up the whole alignment.
Throw out the adjustment.
Yep.
Or throws off that distance there, the gap that we're trying to.
The gap that we're trying to have the no-go not fit in. You don't want to tight the nut. And then, as you can see, the red almost doesn't fit. But once you tighten up this nut on this side, the red will not fit at all. Like that. As now we can see, the red does not fit, and that's the air off. That's exactly how you want it to be. When you try the green one should fit. See, good. And so now on to the next step, we have to pull this door in. And when we pull this door in, when we push it back open, once we pull it in fully, while we're doing that, we have to make sure that it's 3 inches before this door starts to open. So as we pull it in, still make sure the nuts is away from the rod when you're pulling it in. And then once it gets hand tightened where you can't tighten with your hand no more, that's when you start to check. As we can see, it's already there.
Okay, so we're looking for a gap.
You're looking for a gap.
No more than 3 inches
before this door.
The right side door starts to open.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
And that's what we have. So then you can tighten up one side nut and then check it again, because once you tighten it, you will move the rod a little bit. So you check and make sure that nothing happens. And as you tighten up that side nut, you check again to make sure nothing moves. Okay. And as we can see, nothing moves. You still have the right clearance that you need.
Right, no more than 3 inches.
Then you tighten up this nut. And then you check again, make sure everything is correct and good. As we can see, it is. And you also will check this again. The air off, no go. The red does not fit. You have to make sure that the green fits, which it does. It's gonna, yes, it does fit. And then see, now everything is done, everything is tight, and you put your tools down.
Get them out of your way.
Air on, no go and go.
Okay.
Turn the bus on with the master switch. You let everything build pressure on the rear doors. About at 25 pounds.
Brake
application. Then you click this, you open the doors. Then you will close the doors back. Then you check with the air on, no go. You check the green one, make sure the green fit. But as you can see, the air has to thing, and then
has to release.
The air has to release. Yes.
You gotta wait a minute, right?
So as you can see, the green fits, and then the red should not fit, and it does not fit. And we're good.
Great.
Then you turn the bus back off.
Yeah.
And then you check with the air off again to make sure.
Okay.
The red does not fit, does not, and the green should fit, and it does fit. And then that's how you align the rear doors on a new flight and Orion.
Great. Thank you there, Giovanni John.
Welcome, sir.